What's up, everyone? So today we're going to talk about why you should have a cosplay contact card. And let me just start this off by saying if you don't want to or have the means to get a cosplay contact card, it's not totally necessary and you're not going to be less of a cosplayer for it. They're just kind of fun to have and I like them and I like them. So let me explain why I have them. First off, let me explain what it is. So this is my current cosplay contact card. It has my Instagram, YouTube, and an email in which people can reach me by, which nobody does, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. And then a couple examples of different cosplays. My camera doesn't autofocus, but you get the idea. If you've seen my Instagram or my YouTube banner, you get the idea. It all matches right now. Cool thing about cosplay contact cards, they can really help you build an audience because it gives people something physical that they can go and find later to look up your information. Because your contact card has your social media handles, whether it's just your Instagram or just your Twitter, it gives people an opportunity to tag you in posts or comment on things from you, which in turn does lead to more interaction and more followers, which I know it's not all about the followers, but it does help build an audience. And it's really fun to say, here's my card, you can follow me later, after they get a picture of you in a con. It's also a super cool way to see how you've progressed, whether you're designing your cards yourself like I've always done, or because you have better work over the years. This is an example of my first card I ever did back when I wanted to do graphic design. This was done 2014. And you can't tell very well because my camera doesn't autofocus because that one's broken right now. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but it's a big frustration for me. This one has my name. It says graphic artist and costume designer because that was my thing when I was however old I was in 2014. And it has an email, a link to my Society 6, which I don't even know if I still have anything on there. I should check that. And then also a misspelled link to my portfolio because apparently I didn't proofread anything. So that was Exhibit A. So this is my second business card that I did. And I do call this a business card because it was still going on the graphic design train. And on the back I have my handle. I don't know why my Twitter handle's on here. I feel like that was actually a mistake on my part because I don't tweet my art pretty consistently ever. I also have my DeviantArt. Like, what am I doing? But this one's cool because it has a print of my picture, my work on one side, which I feel like this card is greatly lacking in just because of the fact that like you have no way to know if I'm any good at what I claim to do, whereas this one, there is some indication. So there was growth going on. And then I did this really cool thing because I was feeling extra, and I got gold. I love these. These were my first cosplay contact cards, and as you can see, that's one of my Wednesday Adam pictures. And on the back, it has a picture I got at a comic convention and my photographer information, which at the time I didn't have a good name. It was not memorable. I'll link a video down below where you can learn about how to figure out names because I was not paying attention to that at all, even though I'd already done that for my Cryptid Kitty name. And this one I got printed at Moo, and so they had a couple different options for backs. I still really like these, even though this is the card, this is the face that turned out the best, overwhelmingly. So on the one side it has my photography information, and on the other side it has my cosplay information. This I feel like can be really good. It can also seem like an overload of information and trying to fit too many things on one card, which I think is more where I ended up. And then currently I have this bad boy, and it's really great. I love this one, maybe because it's the most recent, but it's probably 2 years after the gold foiled one, and I feel like this one's really easy to read. It's really easy to gather any information you need. As you can see, just look at the banner on my YouTube for a clearer picture. It's got an array of cosplays I've done, and so you can clearly tell where I'm at with things and what kind of stuff I like to do. They're also really cool because it's like giving everybody free prints at a con, and like, who doesn't love free prints? I mean, I clearly love prints. So those are my reasons why I think everybody should at least look into having a card to give people, especially if you're trying to build an audience, whether it's a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, whatever it is. Business card kind of gives anyone you're working with a better shot of finding you. It's easier to remember people if you have a card with their name. Not everybody can go, oh, this is your Cryptid Cutie cosplay, and then go home and look that up, because I do understand cryptid is apparently like a challenging thing for people sometimes. Who knew? But thanks for watching this week's video. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you actually get notified for the next video, and I'll see you next week.